Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to take a look at something a little different, but something still hobby-based, so I want to put it on this channel. And growing up, I was super into Bakugan. I would say that my top three things growing up as a young boy, probably Bakugan, Ben 10, and Transformers, which is not a bad lineup at all whatsoever. And now that I'm 25, I want to go back and collect and take a look at Bakugan, revisit it, and appreciate what it meant for me back then, but also what it can do for me now in 2025. So expect maybe a short little Bakugan video once a week if I can keep up with it. No super crazy editing or anything like that, just me talking, taking a look at toys. So without further ado, let's get it started with the OG Bakugan, and that is going to be Dragonoid. Alright, so as you can tell, these Dragonoids are a little bit different in shape and color. Now this one over here might be a knockoff. The person that I bought it from told me that it wasn't. And then this is my OG Dragonoid from when I was a kid. So it's kind of fun to have that here. So without further ado, let's open them up. And we're starting off with the Dragonoid because obviously it's the most iconic Bakugan I think that there is. And that's for good reason. It is a really solid design and it sells the gimmick of what Bakugan are really well. So now, if you don't know what Bakugan is for whatever reason, it is a 2006 to 2008 television series anime / tabletop board game where characters and players like you yourself would have up to 3 of these little guys on your team with corresponding cards with little numbers attached and text and everything like that. And you'd battle. You'd battle your friends, you'd battle at tournaments, things like that. It was really fun for the time, and truth be told, Bakugan is still alive, kind of, in 2025, which is kind of cool to me. So, as we take a look at this Dragonoid, it is clear why this is so legendary. I mean, from the colors used to the just very simple nature of a little ball opening up to be a little dragon, you can't really go too wrong. Now, Bakugan blew up in America when it first came out, and then it slowly faded into obscurities and tried to have generations and things like that, but really nothing quite hit like the first couple seasons of Bakugan Battle Brawlers. Dragonoid was not my first Bakugan, however, but I do respect the GOAT for what he is, and I'm curious. Let me know in the comments below what you think of Dragonoid's design. Alright, and getting to the 2 size differences again, and the reason for this is because the smaller one on the left were the original Bakugans that were released in stores, but they were pretty small, and kids could swallow them and choke on them, so they made a bigger version of Bakugans on the right. With that being said, you can kind of tell that this Bakugan has little parts missing from the wing, whereas the original is just the solid part. I do like the B1, that's what these are called, more than the B2 Bakugan, but most Bakugan eventually end up being B2 size, so my Battle Brawler Season 1 collection is going to be B2 based. And very quickly taking a look at its ball form, and yeah, there is something so charming about seeing the little Bakugan's horn and wings curl up as it enters its ball form, as well as the little feet, which aren't spring-loaded. You do have to manually pull those out, but it's really not a big deal. And in the show, Bakugan are fierce and cute, and the anime itself is actually pretty good. The horn is also manual as well. So drop that on there. There's Dragonoid. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And with that, I'll see you in the next Bakugan video. Peace.